So today I want to open up about something that's been very present lately. And it's this fear and tension I feel in certain relationships, especially when it comes to potential speakers I've invited for my conference. And sometimes just getting a message from them or people they know sparks something in me. And it's like fight or flight, it's like a jolt, a fight or flight. And my body reacts before my mind can even catch up. And even though I'm building something I deeply believe in, there's this undercurrent of fear that rises up. And so I want to break that down. Why rejection or unsafe energy can trigger such a strong reaction and what it really means, and how I'm learning to shift that fear into empowerment. And if you have been with unsafe energy or people who you just don't feel aligned with, this might be for you. So not too long ago, I had multiple experiences with two people who tried to take over my vision, the actual vision I'm creating. They used online pressure and manipulation to push for power, and honestly, it left me burnt. So now, whenever any speaker reaches out, part of me braces. Even if the message is itself neutral or very positive, my body interprets it as a warning or unsafe, or I could lose control again. Because when I trace it back to the feelings, I realize it's not really about the conference. It's about all those moments in my past when my intuition said, this person is not safe. And it was right, but I couldn't get away. I didn't have the power back then, and my body remembers. And so, like, psychologically, for me, this makes a lot of sense. When we've lived through experiences where our radar picked up danger, but we had no way out, our brain learns a pattern. Unsafe person, trapped, panic. That's why now, even in situations where I actually do have power, my nervous system doesn't know the difference yet. It's still playing the old script. You can't get away, you're in danger. You're going to be hurt. The work then isn't about convincing myself the fear is wrong. It's about acknowledging it, honoring where it comes from, and then reminding myself this time is different. This time I have a choice. I have authority. I can filter, set boundaries, and walk away if I need to. No matter the cost. From a spiritual perspective, I've started to see things very differently. The fear that comes up isn't here to punish me, it's here to guide me. It's showing me exactly where my boundaries are meant to be stronger and how I can align with them and implement them. That jolt of panic isn't really an invitation to step into sovereignty, to recognize I don't need anyone else's approval. I don't need anyone else's energy in my space. I don't need to contort myself to keep anyone happy. What used to feel like rejection now feels like redirection. It's if someone's energy doesn't align with mine, if they're driven by ego instead of love, that's not a loss. That's a blessing of clarity. And spiritually, this isn't about managing difficult people. It's about becoming so rooted in my own truth that no one else can shake it. No one else can get to me. And there's, science behind it too. A sudden spike of fear, it's cortisol. It's adrenaline. It's my amygdala sounding the alarm, saying danger, prepare to flee or fight. The body is fast. It reacts before the rational brain has time to analyze. That's why my chest tightens, the stomach flips, my breath shortens. And even before I've read, the whole message or the message at all. And here's the empowering part. Every time I pause and breathe and choose a different response, I'm literally rewiring my nervous system. The neuroplasticity means I can train my brain to associate speaker communication or communication in general, not with fear, but with discernment and authority. In other words, I'm teaching my body, you're not trapped anymore. You're safe. You're in control. So, looking at all of that, this is how I decided to kind of integrate it with this practice I've been using when fear and rejection and unsafe energy comes up. It's first we want the awareness, right? I pause and say, this is my nervous system, remembering the past. It doesn't mean I'm in danger now. We kind of reframe it, right? I remember myself. I have the authority. I can choose who enters my life and my mission. And, speaking from the heart, I place my hand over my chest and I speak inwardly or outwardly. I'm sovereign. I'm guided. Only aligned energy belongs in my field. I imagine love filling me up from the heart space out and surrounding me. And then, if I need to or want to, I do 3 slow breaths through my nose and out my mouth. Releasing tension from my shoulders and my jaw and my belly. This signals my nervous system. We are safe. We are not trapped. Sometimes I'll even journal the thought that came up, just to get it out of my body and onto paper. A way of saying, I see you, fear, and it's okay. But you don't control me anymore. And if you, like me, sometimes need or want a mantra because you're going through the same thing, this is what I use. So now, instead of feeling or seeing rejection and unsafe energy, sometimes something the mantra I hold is this: fear is not here to control me. Fear is here to show me my power. Every time I choose empowerment instead of panic, I step deeper into the truth of who I am, truly. I love you, and I'm glad you're here.